As I mentioned, we're going to be mobilizing the thoracic spine, and so we're not so much going to be rolling on the foam roll for our muscles as we are going to be extending or backward bending over the foam roll. So that looks like something like this. And my goal is to increase the mobility in that segment that I am pressing on the foam roll. I'm not pressing on it, but the pressure is on a certain segment, and I am extending or backward bending that area of the spine over the foam roll to increase the mobility in that direction, the extension or the backward bending direction, which is what we tend to lose as we get that rounded, curved forward posture. So I like to start at the top, and I like to support my head with my hands and extend. Right now you can see my butt is up. I'm like kind of in the bridge position. I'm staying connected to my anchors, extending over the foam roll, really feeling that motion in each segment. And then I just kind of roll down a tiny bit to the next segment and continue all the way down the spine, working on the mobility of every segment all the way down. And if I feel an area that feels specifically tight, I may spend more time on that. And if I want more motion, more mobility, so lifting my butt up gives me more control. But if I want more excursion, more motion in my spine, I can keep my butt down, and I can really just try to extend over the foam roll as far as I can. Now, there is a degree of tension in my abdominals because I don't want my entire rib cage flaring at once. We're trying to isolate the motion to that segment, even though that's virtually impossible. We are trying to as much as we can. So there's a little bit of tension. I'm staying connected to my anchors to a degree so that I can get a more uniform level of curvature rather than all of it happening just by my entire rib cage flaring at once. The tension holds the little bit of the bottom of my rib cage down, and so the extension, the backward bending is more uniform throughout the spine.